Map skills. This is lesson 6. I often move this to a different day and kind of teach this one out of order. It's a Good Friday lesson, so it just kind of depends on the calendar for that school year. But lesson 6, map skills. Today's schedule, planners and announcements. We finished the past notes, the questions and summary section. And we're going to work on the map skills notes today and then finish off the class today with an atlas activity in our Nystrom. We have these big laminated maps. We're going to do an activity on that and watch the CNN 10 with any leftover time. The objective, I can identify the parts of a map. So first of all, we have the 7 continents. It's important you know the 7 continents by now, but we're going to be talking about lines of latitude and lines of longitude. Lines of latitude run east to west up and down the globe. It's easy to think of it like a ladder. You can climb up lines of latitude. Latitude sounds kind of like a ladder. Lines of longitude run from the north to south pole. So they run north and south, really long along the globe. Lines of longitude are all long because they run from the north to south pole. They're actually all the same length, so they're all very long. Lines of latitude, however, the equator that wraps around the middle of the Earth is the longest, but as you go north and south toward the poles, the lines of latitude actually get smaller and smaller, so they're different lengths. So lines of latitude run east-west, you can climb them like a ladder, and lines of longitude are very long, and they run from the north to south pole. You can see it here in this diagram as well. Okay, so first up we have the equator, which runs right across the middle of the Earth. It is a line of latitude. And then the 0 degrees longitude is the prime meridian, which runs right down through England and cuts the Earth into the eastern and western hemispheres. We have another invisible line that is called the Tropic of Cancer. That's on a little bit to the north of the equator. And we have the Tropic of Capricorn, which is a little south of the equator. The Tropic of Cancer is 23.5 degrees north, Capricorn 23.5 degrees south. They really don't have anything to do with history. The Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn have to do about, they're all about the altitude of the sun as it travels through the night sky throughout the year. And it's with the seasons. So the Tropic of Cancer, that is the northernmost point on the Earth that receives direct sunlight from the sun, like at a direct angle on the longest day of the year. So up here in the north, on June 21st, the longest day of the year, the summer solstice, we will receive direct sunlight on that line. And then Tropic of Capricorn, for us, that would be December 21st. The sun's rays would strike that line directly down in the southern hemisphere, down in Brazil. They're having summer. We're having winter. It's the longest day of the year. And then, of course, when the sun's rays strike the equator, that would be the equinox. So, north is up top, south is to the bottom. The equator is 0 degrees longitude. The Tropic of Cancer is 23.5 degrees north. The Tropic of Capricorn is 23.5 degrees south. Again, measurements of the sun's rays. And then that's the west and the east. And 0 degrees longitude is the prime meridian. Now the rest of the day we did an activity in our laminated atlases and watch the student news.